I was talking about sky washes and doing imaginary skies. And this one is not. You see, it's got stripes of cloud in it. It is from a photograph. Okay, there's almost nothing to see there. Okay, now I'm going to go to another one. And now here's another one. This is not an imaginary sky. And it's quite detailed. And it was done from photographs. Not photographs from a magazine, but photographs that I took here. This is the Golden Triangle, and it's Thailand, Burma, and Laos coming together in the picture. And that's the Mekong River, runs through 7 countries. So that's kind of what's neat about this one. But I also took 3 or 4 pictures to panorama this. Those were photographs, printed photographs that I brought back, and then I was able to replicate, in a way, the clouds of that day. Now I'm going to show you another one in a minute. It shows you the difference between doing clouds, these are real clouds, from a photograph, and clouds on location. This is a little beauty of a painting. This is the south part of Taiwan. That's Maobito, Cat Nose Point. And there is a nuclear plant there too. Over where I was looking, it's not in this painting. Here we have the nice arrangement of the red to yellow-green to blue-green to blue of the depth of the ocean there. But we're back to the clouds. This, again, was done right there on location. Complex clouds are very, very difficult to do because they're loose and they're watery, and they need to be watery to look right, but then they have to dry because there are layers of them. So this one I'm very pleased with, getting those clouds in. But that is a contrast to this one in Thailand. Similar clouds, I think, but this is how loose they are, but they still represent them. But they're very different from imaginary clouds. If you're painting a sky, look at it, do it. Go out into the sky every day and see. Even if it looks like nothing, you'll see something. Yeah, so here's another quick look through at this very complex clouds, which you can see they're really quite similar to the ones across the room here. And I'm going to come down here to a gouache painting. And this is a real sky also. And gouache isn't real floaty, watery. Actually, this is not a watery gouache anyway. This is a tempera gouache, like an egg tempera. There we go. But anyway, so I just indicate in there those kind of clouds. But again, I have a model to do it from. And here's one. This is also, I believe this is a cave scene. Could be a gouache, but I think it's a cave scene. By my dad. Here are some of his clouds. Complex clouds. I'll back up so you can see this. Reflections and all. All right. And okay. So here are 4 location paintings, and here's the horizon, and the cloud here actually comes down and meets the ocean and poops up. So I'm really pleased with that sky meeting water in that one. These 3 are not finished. This one I did because of that particular sky. And I drew that one in with watercolor pencil first. And these are all the same view. And this sky This is how it is a lot of times when it looks like nothing, just about sunset. But you see that? It's red at the bottom, moves into orange, right, and goes up into blue. Red, yellow, blue. Okay. And here is a sunset one where we can see some blue up in there, just barely, right? In which case you put this on and let it dry really lightly, and then you put this other stuff over it, knowing that it's coming. But again, there's your red and your yellow on up to the blue. And here we have clouds closer that are purple because the sun is below the horizon there. And so it is behind them. It's not shining up on them. Well, maybe it's not below. It's back there because the clouds, I'm pointing at them on the camera. These clouds here, they're low and they're close to us, just like the blimp. So the sun is behind them. All right. This is what that view looks like today. And this is acrylic. This is a surreal dream sky. This funny long clouds. And the Pacific Ocean as blue as the Sargasso Sea. Deep ocean in dreams. Okay. Believe it or not, there's a blue wash on this. That's sky, a nice African sky. There's the blue. You can see it over there. You know, but just because you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there.